guys! So it's been a while, and I have wanted to do a vlog for a very long time now, and there's been a few things stopping me. I could make a giant list of all the things I've been doing, but that doesn't really come down to why I haven't vlogged. And the real reason is that I have been kind of stuck. I've felt some anxiety. The last vlog that I posted was about following your dreams, and one of the dreams that I mentioned in there for myself was writing a children's book. And although it's something that I definitely want to do and I will do, it's something that's on the back burner right now. So that being on the back burner has stopped me. The fact that I haven't accomplished any of my major goals recently, I feel like I'm just spinning my wheels in a lot of cases. Like I'm kind of working on a little bit on a lot of different projects, and I don't feel like I'm getting anywhere, and I feel like I started something that I can't finish. At least not in a couple mini-series vlog. So once you throw life in there, everything gets a lot more complicated. It's not as easy as follow these steps, and I needed to tell you guys that. I needed to say that. So maybe this is video 2 of the Follow Your Dreams series. This is, wow, this is not easy. I went ahead and wrote out that the next step was benchmarking, was writing down the different steps you need to take in order to make this dream you have happen, which is great advice. And then once you come up with the things you need to do, like for instance, I wanted to write a children's book, so my benchmarks were write Acts 1, Acts 2, Part 1 and 2, and then Act 3. So I split it up. I had my outlining phase, and then I had my writing phase, and it's as they call it, a shitty first draft. Because it really it really is. And I only got the first 3/4 of the book written. The plus side is that by coming up with these benchmarks, I did advance my developing my story, because it made me think about my story a lot more. It made me develop the plot more. I made things a lot more hard on the main character. Even though it's a children's book, the best children's books are the ones that are the hardest on the kids. Well, this is in terms of a picture book, not all children's books, but when you're just writing a fantasy story, which I am, really, the harder it is on the main character, the more they have to go through, the harder it is just dragging your poor little character through the absolute worst circumstances you can come up with that fit into your story. To me, writing that way is going to be a lot more compelling. So yes, benchmarking did help me to really just focus on my story more. And so I got 3/4 of the book done, and then what happened was we started making a video game. For those of you who don't know, I am working with Forge Machine. We're a new video game company, indie gaming company. We're just a group of people who most of us have always wanted to make a video game. And I got on board because recently I was like, yeah, I'm just going to sit down and make a video game because I can. What's going to stop me? Other than it being hard. So, yeah, that happened. That happened in January. We basically started January 2nd, right after the New Year's, and my book got put on hold, kind of like, not indefinitely, but put on hold potentially for the next 2 years. Obviously it's something I could write in my spare time, but right now all of my spare time is going into all my spare time is going into Forge Machine right now. All of it. If I have any spare time that I'm like, okay, I need to do something fun to make up for the, like, I don't know, 5 or 8 hours I just spent, like, doing research, then I play Minecraft. What I should have done in January, and what I had wanted to do, literally New Year's Eve, I was up, like, all night, and I was having so much fun. I was having a blast. I had all this energy, and I wanted to talk to you guys, and I didn't pull out the camera because I was just lazy. And the repercussions of that is that I didn't get to tell you anything. So that was terrible, and I felt guilty the next day for not doing it, because the next day I was sleep deprived and exhausted and didn't want to talk to anybody. So yeah, if you're vlogging or doing videos, when you get the unction to do a video, sit down or get out that camera and go do it right then and there. You have to do it then and there, because I can't tell you how many conversations I've had with myself in the car or in the shower that I wanted to talk to you guys and I didn't. And I wish that I had just stopped what I was doing, pulled over, and just had the conversation with you guys, because there's a lot of things I want to talk about. And I was even telling Josh that I'm like, I don't think I want to do vlogging anymore. And really what it was that I was afraid to start again. I had stopped. I felt unworthy. Nobody needs this kind of, advice. Like, it wasn't quite a pity party, but it was just, okay, maybe it was a little bit of a pity party. But it was really just a lot of, I'm not sure that I'm adding value to other people's lives. And if I'm not adding value to someone else's life, then I don't feel like I feel like I'm wasting my time. So as a vlogger, I just want to tell you guys who are vlogging out there, when you feel like I'm not adding any value to anyone, even telling people that is kind of important, because a lot of vloggers probably feel this way and we don't talk about it. Sometimes people stop doing their videos because they just don't feel like they're getting anywhere. And I have to remind myself, and you have to remind yourself, that you do have a purpose. You do have a purpose here on YouTube. And as long as you're willing to keep sharing yourself and your experiences and your humor and just your take on life, as long as you're willing to keep sharing that with people, then you have a purpose here on YouTube.